Lady of the Crossroads, keeper of the keys to the doors between the worlds. Triple goddess of magic, medicine, and the mysteries. We call thee Hecate, Hecate, Hecate.
Hello, wild things. It's Cypress. If you're looking to dress as Hecate, either for costume, cosplay, pageant, or ritual, I hope today's video will provide some inspiration, and we'll talk about how I got this look. As well, if you're here to celebrate the goddess or discover her, well, we'll cover some of that too. And finally, we'll close with a short video tribute to the goddess. Let's start with some context. I think that in times of grief, strife, and general difficulty, the importance of the dark goddesses becomes especially poignant. If you're new to the term, dark does not mean evil. Don't even get me started on the monotheistic imperative of the binary. The whole paradigm is different. Dark refers to both the difficult parts of life, like grief, and to the mysterious or the hidden. The dark goddesses are destroyers of evil, of ignorance and confusion. They are keepers of the secret knowledge that usually comes to us through great suffering. And in such times, they watch over us and shelter us and guide us through. And for many seekers of occult knowledge, Hecate is the dark goddess. And that seems appropriate to me because she is old. Her origins are lost in prehistory. By many accounts, she is a Titan, which makes her, like Venus Aphrodite, an established goddess long before the Olympians were born. And it is this sense of deep time that I want to draw on for my portrayal. Her color is black, especially her hair, like the cosmic black of her mother, Night. Hecate is born of darkness, a daughter of the night sky, and thus only one step removed from being a pure elemental force. This dress is elegant, unapologetic, and formal. I snagged it for just a few dollars at an Ohio thrift in Columbus. And the wig is a mid-grade adjustable synthetic lace front from this seller on Amazon. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Now, this video is not sponsored, but the wig seller did send me this wig in exchange for my feedback, and they want to give my wild things a discount. So, I'll have a link and details below. If you happen to be in the market for such a wig, follow the link, clip the Amazon coupon for 5% off, and at checkout, use code CypressWild for another 5%. So that's 10% off the list price of an already reasonably priced wig. Not shabby. Again, I am not getting a kickback from this, and it's not an affiliate link. I'm just passing on the savings. As you can see, this is a typical synthetic wig. If I remember correctly, I think it's 130% density. I wouldn't expect it to fool anyone up close, but it's glorious for that larger-than-life look in costuming or a night out on the town. You know, for when we actually get to go out again. Someday. And if I had glued it down and taken down the shine, it might be difficult to catch that it's synthetic on first glance. I sectioned out some hair and made a few braids to pull some of the hair out of my face and to also give me something to attach the headpiece to. And I am quite happy with how this held up with no maintenance over 3 video shoots. I'll just brush it out and condition it before I use it again, and we'll be good to go. Now, for the outdoor shots, I wanted to emphasize more Hecate's association with traveling, whether on the roads of life or death or shifting between realms. These boots are sturdy, with tread, and a little worn from all the miles, but they also have a platform heel, because a goddess just has to be on point, even on a long trek. I don't make the rules. This dress is less elegant than the velvet one, but just as unapologetic and more travel ready, I think. The belt and jewelry are a nod to Hecate's association with the deep red color. And of course, the flowing scarf just adds that little bit of epic deity quality we're looking for. Hecate is a lunar deity, among other things. I feel like this bangle I found on Amazon a while back is in the spirit of her association with the moon's phases. And like her mother, Night, Hecate is a bringer of the light. She carries that revelatory spark in her signature torches and in the fierceness of her eyes. I chose a somewhat simple but dark eye with thick, full lashes. However you choose to paint your eyes, I recommend using enough eyeliner to suggest that spark of fire. And for her torches, please note that I did not resort to cheesy tiki torches. As if. Real torches are not difficult to make. Just be careful because your accelerant and wick may occasionally drip or waft off. Open flames require due respect. Hecate is a goddess of thresholds and liminal spaces. As such, she is both a doorkeeper and a guide on the paths of life, death, and soul work. She holds the keys to every realm and stands all-seeing at the crossroads. Her torches light the way of any journey in this life or beyond. Since I didn't already have any antique skeleton keys lying around, these replicas were my only purchase for this video. I found them on eBay. They do come smaller, too, but I thought the large size was appropriate for opening the doors to other layers of the cosmos. Of late, I have been leaning more toward the protective and, yes, retributive energies of the dark goddesses. And as I look deeper into Hecate's lore, what strikes me is her role as a keeper of the devastated. Hecate appears to women and goddesses whose lives have been just destroyed by the cruelty or apathy of either gods or men. Individuals for whom justice never came. She takes these women under her wing and into her guidance, and in the case of Persephone, dragged kicking and screaming down to hell, companions and mentors her through becoming the powerful goddess she was born to be. As an inheritor of the Titans, and as a goddess with unrivaled power in every realm, and as one lauded and honored by Zeus himself, Hecate strikes me not simply as a mentor of witches, but as a goddess to the gods. Yet rather than fuss over the politics of administration, as Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and others do, she busies herself in the pursuit of mentoring those in the shadows, those who seek direction along the unmarked paths. Those who are discovering the great mysteries. These attributes are what I've tried to focus on in my tribute to Hecate. Please enjoy. Hecate, Hecate, Hecate.
On the outland roads, along the left-hand path, at the crossroads of life, or grief, or death. Above, below, and in between, where'er thou wend, I am thy queen. When the world is broken beyond repair, look up. for thou shalt see me there. Weary traveler, what do you seek? Is it a path across the deadly sea? A road, a map to another land? Or do you search for knowledge band? The stars, perchance, their secrets bear. Or help, and help in getting there. I hold the keys to every realm. I know the rights and rule them well. If you will serve me well and true, I'll grant the means to lead you through. I blaze my torch and hold it fast, so mark my light, lest I move